Hey Jack.
Hi Vince, how you doing?
I can't believe it. We're back together.
Yeah, finally.
Seems like forever.
Oh, you've been busy. I've been busy.
It's been a crazy summer so far.
Life.
Actually, yesterday was the first day of summer, believe it or not.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, we've had all this warm weather. It feels like we've been in summer, but yesterday's the official first day, 6 p.m.
Wonder what's going on with the weather.
I don't know.
Bad. Or good. I'd depend on what you like.
It's different.
Yeah.
We'll say
different.
that for
yeah,
sure.
That's exactly
Not
right.
what we're used to. But not too much new going on. Still working on the auction business. Got a little hold up with the city, so we're trying to get some variances, and still doing a lot of eBay stuff. Staying busy there. How about you? Anything new?
Not really. Everything's kind of smoothed off there with my mom. She's doing real good.
Oh, good.
I started buying a few things here and there 2 or 3 days a week. I've been going fishing, but I've come up with some pretty good stuff. Like that running board for one thing.
Yeah.
A rounding board.
Yeah, we got that video. We got that on eBay now, guys, so keep an eye on it. We got it priced right if you want to bid on it.
And we got 70 people looked at it. That's unusual for something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that could be really hot. We'll see. I haven't got any questions about it yet.
But we never got any questions about the bird, remember? That bothered us too.
Yeah, you never know till it ends.
Yep. Never know it's over till it's over. Might be asking a little too much, or maybe not enough. You never know, do you?
You never know till it's over.
But everything's pretty well even with me. I got things going again, you know.
Good.
Fishing. I get to go fishing a couple, 3 times a week.
Where are you fishing at?
These little streams around here, little inlets, and out by the mills. I've been going out there. There's some pretty nice fishing out there. And I went over to Lake George when I was a kid. I used to go over there when I was a little kid and fish.
What are you using for bait?
I like live bait. I like worms.
Night crawlers or
shrimp.
red worms?
I like night crawlers.
Night crawlers, okay.
And red worms for panfish. But I've caught a couple of nights. I caught about a 5-pound cat the other day. That's pretty big.
Now, are you eating what you catch or just
No,
for fun?
I give it away. Or release it.
Oh, okay.
Catch and release. If it's real big, I'm not going to release it. I'm going to stuff it and put it on the wall.
Yeah.
Catch one like that. When I was young in southern Illinois, in the Mississippi River, I used to see some big fish. Big as you. Big as me.
No kidding.
Well, no, that's when I was a kid. I'm sure they're still there.
Yeah, probably not as big as me anymore.
I saw a pike attack a guy once in 2 feet of water. Pike.
I didn't know pikes could attack.
Pikes got teeth, and they do attack. They're
No
predatory. Oh yeah, they're predatory fish. If you ever watch that fishing guy, he'll tell you about it on what is it on
Discovery Channel or
yeah,
History Channel?
Yeah, History Channel. That guy will tell you about it. Some pike have been known to kill people actually.
I'll be darned.
But that's rare. But they do attack people.
So you saw that video I put up about those price or not to price at a garage sale.
I did.
What do you think about the responses?
I like it, to be honest with you, because the truth about it is everybody has their own opinion as to what's right and what's wrong. It's what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
You know me. I do the swap meet once every 2 weeks, or sometimes every 2 weeks, once a week. And when I go, I never price anything.
I know.
And,
I know.
And I'm the first guy out of there, and with the money in my pocket.
Sold
you know
out,
that too.
right?
That's right. And I never put a price tag on anything. The only time I ever put a price tag on anything was in my stores, and if I had a store in my auction house, I had stuff that I wouldn't auction that was just for sale. And but the whole idea is you're working the crowd. You know, the idea is to communicate with people and build a rapport. I just went to Chicago yesterday, and there's a big wreck, by the way. Big wreck.
I saw that. Right
Unbelievable.
I
was stuck out there for a couple hours.
Yeah, I saw it on the news. It looked
Good
terrible.
thing I had cold pop and some popcorn, you know. But I went up there and I had those postcards I told you that I bought, and I had them on my front seat. I never even put them on. I just had a little table like this.
So where was this at? The
Alsip.
Alsip swap meet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go up there once a month or twice a month or every 2. I haven't been up there in months. But anyway, I never put price on anything. I pulled in there about 7 o'clock. They let you in. I pulled in. I set up, and I put a little table up like that, you know. And I put a trap that I bought down there on there. That was the first thing to go, a trap, by the way. And I had a wall hanger, a gun, buffalo gun, but it was just a wall hanger. But it looked real. It was pretty cool. I just laid the stuff out there. Then my tools I laid down on the ground, and the postcards and the better stuff I would keep inside the thing. First thing I sold was the trap. The second thing I sold was, I got $60 out of it, was a ship, a little brass ship thing. Gauge, a pressure gauge. I sold that. And then I couldn't sell those postcards. I couldn't figure out why, because they were nice postcards. I wanted to do a vlog and show them to everybody. There were some black Americana, two beautiful ones, two little boys, and they were photographs. One was a photograph. Then there was some turn of the century loggers pictures and firemen, like a whole maybe 20 or 30 firemen standing there with axes like this. Funny as hell. But I liked it, but I couldn't sell them for 50 bucks. So I raised the price to 70, 75. And
but you don't have prices anyway.
no. So I raised the price finally to 100 bucks. As soon as I raised it to $100, they come running over. I had one guy looking at them in my car. You know how I open up my car and let them look in it? And had people looking in the window over him trying to see him, and another guy standing outside, one of your customers. And they were holding, one guy had a $100 bill, one guy had 520s, trying to buy him. I don't know what causes that. But see, I like to work people. I like people, I like to talk to them, and sometimes when I go and don't have nothing, I might just have a few things, I just go out there to bullshit. And I go out there and talk, and I might only make 50 or 100 bucks. I might not have nothing. Sometimes I sit up at a table with nothing and go buy a few things and put on just to be there and BS with everybody, you know. And that's how I found out that you don't have to have anything when you go to the swap meet. You just, I'd go out there and, yeah, what the hell. So I'd rent a space, I'd have a little table, and maybe I bought the table there. Only God knows. Then I'd walk around and buy a few things, throw it on the table and sell it, you know.
Well, let's talk about, say you're in your own house or your mom's house and you're having a garage sale there. You got stuff laid out on tables in front, no prices on anything. Somebody walks by. What do you say to them right away?
Well, they just had that sale up there at my mom's, and a community sale, and I didn't do anything, but I'd done it the year before. Never put price on anything. I'd done more than anybody on the block.
Yeah, but do you wait for them to say, hey, I'll give you $5 for that, or do
As soon as they look at it or pick it up, I say, hey, you can buy that. Don't worry about it. Price is no object. How much? $100. Maybe it's only worth 10. It's just only $100, and they look at you. And
okay, so no price on it, but when they pick it up, you don't give them a price. You say, you can buy that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, something like that. I might say, depending on the person, each person is different. But I can handle 30, 40, 50 people at a time. I've done it. When I bought storage units for years, and I had Blue, Eric, Jimmy, Russell, 4 people would unload the truck. We never priced nothing. When we threw it in the trucks at the storage unit, we would go through it, high graded. If we saw something good, we'd take it out. But a lot of times we didn't take it out. Oh, I could tell you some stories you wouldn't believe. Then when we get up there, we'd rent maybe 8 or 10 spaces. The guys would take the truck, and they'd start dropping the boxes off in the merchandise as we go down and go all the way down. Sometimes we had 10 spaces. And when they picked it up, I'd say, just pick it up, I'll give you a price. And then the guys, when they were done, they'd get out there and somebody pick it up and they yell at me, I'd give them a price. And
do you think a lot of that's your reputation because you've been there before? People know that you got good deals, and then they clamor toward you because, hey, we've done deals with this guy.
Unusual stuff, yeah, you can buy from me. Yeah, that's one reason. But when I'm not new.
When you go to a brand new place.
No, it's even better because you ever go to a swap meet, but you have to take advantage of it. When you go to a swap meet or a flea market, the next time you go, you look and see when people come pulling in with no prices, the stuff just piled in the truck. They're going to go to that guy when it pulls in. You know why?
Right.
They think it come out of the garage. They think, it's just people dumping stuff. So when you come into a swap meet where you never have been, never price it. I love that. I used to target places. Like we used to go to Vegas. We'd drive up into Vegas with a load with no prices, and we'd put our bib overalls on with a straw, and we had fun.
So in general, when you're shopping and you don't see prices, in your mind, you're going to get a better deal if you buy from that guy with no prices.
Well, when I see the prices, it generally means that they've looked it up or figured it out. They've been in business for a while. Which a lot of people, again, it's up to anybody. Like, if you like it, it's okay. I never like to price stuff. I had to price at my store,
Hey, you know what I saw today?
What?
I had somebody, they had printed out sheets like this with eBay listings, taped to all the items.
Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. I see that.
Talk about a turnoff, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the eBay price. Well,
now, I do that with eBay. When I go to the swap meet. Like if I find something for 50, I say, that's the last resort. I'll show them. Here. Like I do that with John all the time. John, you can sell this for $50 on eBay. Give me 25. or 20. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, as long as you're going well below that price,
Yeah.
but not asking that price.
Oh no, they ask that price. Yeah. And I always ask him. I said, "Do you charge shipping too?" I always do that. With the real estate place, they'll show you that. You know, there'll be a piece of paper laying there with the eBay price, and I look at it. And a lot of times it's buy it now too. They don't know the difference in buy it now or the real price.
Yeah, even worse.
So I look at it and I'll say, "Holy cow, that's $8." Yeah, yeah. Do you charge shipping with that? And I say it with a straight face.
Oh man.
But it's a matter of opinion. You as an auctioneer, you've got a good personality, and you'll develop it. And when you get up there and work with people, you're working people. People like to be worked, talked to, enjoyed. You know, it's just an interaction with people. And I hate pricing stuff because for one thing, there's no opportunity. If your back's turned and they look at it, there's no opportunity to say, "Hey, I'll take less." You know. But a lot of people have to have it priced. I understand that. But yesterday I left in 2 hours. I sold out. And everybody else was
out, huh?
those people laugh at me every time I come and leave. Well, you know that from your buddy, our friend. What's his name?
Bill.
Bill. Yeah, he always says that. I'm known for I go for 2 or 3 hours. I'm gone. The rest of them are still standing there. Whether I take 1 or 100 items, you know, I don't keep it. It's gone.
Well, one day I'd like to go with you to a swap meet.
I've offered.
I really do. I want to do that. When's
See,
the next time you're going?
Probably in a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks.
Yeah. I'll go sometime when I think it's good. You know, I'll accumulate stuff. I don't buy no big loads anymore. But I always come across something. You know, like those postcards. Those were nice. I love postcards. But to price or not to price, that was a good one. I like that. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everybody's comments because everybody feels different about it. And doesn't make it right or wrong. It's what you like as an individual. Me, I hate prices. I like to talk to people. I like to also, like, if they pick up something that's worth $20, I like to look them right in the eye and they say, "How much for this?" And I'll say, "Yeah, $50. You know, with a real straight face. Then they look at you, they start to put it down, and I'll say, "Well, what about 10? You know.
You know, as a buyer, I like prices because say that somebody's selling this item, and I know it's worth $20, and they put a price tag on it of $2. I don't feel guilty about buying it for $2. But if they said, "Well, what will you give me for it?" I'd have a hard time saying $2.
Oh, me too.
Because I know it's worth $20. I'd probably say, you know, $8 or $10 or something. And that's why I guess it's hard for me to lowball somebody if I know what it's really worth.
I don't mind them lowballing me, and I don't mind lowballing them. You know, it's just part of the game. I enjoy it. I actually like it. I love the look on people's face, like if you tell them $50 and it's only worth 20 or 15, and they say, "Well, what about $10? Would that be okay?" And then they look at you sometimes and say, "Are you kidding?" No, give me $10. But people are funny, you know, people are just fun. People are so cool if you give them a chance. There are some of them that really get you bad, though. There are some people that no matter how, I have a guy that if you got something worth, let's say $50, and you're selling it for 25 or 30, or 20, let's say 20, dirt cheap, and you tell him $20, he'll look at it and he'll say, "What about 5? He cuts it every time. He cuts it before. I don't care what you say. So when he comes up, now I get ridiculous with him. Like it's toy like toy.
4 times high.
Oh yeah, I had a Fisher Price toy worth about 10 or 15 bucks, and he come up. He says, "What do you want for this piece of shit?" That's how he talked. "This is your Fisher Price toy." And I looked at it and I said, "Well, I was thinking $60 or $70. And he looked at me and he said, "Don't give me that." He says, "What do you really want for it?" I said, $60 or $70 just to make me an offer. And then he's put it together. He'll say, $5. You know, he's already put it together when I do. And he buys from me once in a while, but he's hard.
I guess you meet all types.
Yeah, that's what's fun. People are funny.
Well, I definitely want to go with you, so when you're going, let me know.
Now, if I got something real good, you know, I won't give it up cheap. You know that. I mean, if I got something like that, the rounding board or that. See, here's another thing I want you to take into consideration. You're walking through that. See that one yard sale about that bird? I keep thinking about that. If you were walking through and you saw that bird laying down in a basket and there was no price on it, you wouldn't ask how much?
No.
Even now that you know?
Now that I know, yeah, that's a different story.
That's what I mean. Well, you've got a lot of knowledge, and when you walk by, just because it don't have a price on it, you know, it gives you a shot. See, and I never say, what do you want for this cracked bird, or this old thing, you know. I always say, what do you want for this cute little ceramic, you know, or something like that. A lot of people will say, what do you want for this cracked piece here, or this dirty piece here, you know, this needs to be washed off. I never knock it, you know. Never.
Well, a lot of times, like when I'm in Maxwell Street, I'll just be walking through, and there might be an item that I have no interest in,
Yeah.
unless it's priced real low. So, like, say someone's got a pallet full of paper towels. Well, I don't want to carry paper towels around with me all day while I'm going through Maxwell Street. But if someone said a big sticker that said 25 cents a roll, I might stop and buy them, even though I didn't really want to walk around with them all day, just to save, because I know they're a good deal.
You know those uniforms, the Navy uniforms and the peacoat and everything, brand new yesterday. They didn't have prices on any of it. And I asked them how much. They said $2 or $4, and I said, oh yeah. And then that paper, you know, when I left here, I went down there and I bought 80 reams of paper. What do you call a computer paper? I bought 80 things of paper. What do you call those? A ream or?
I think so.
A bundle, you know.
Yeah, regular.
Yeah, of computer paper. They didn't have no price on that. I said, what do you want for all that? And they gave it to me for $40. So that's 50 cents a thing. And then I took it and sold it. I sold it to a store. I sold it to a dollar store. This guy, Arab guy, he said, if you ever get a good deal, bring it to me. So I took it up there to him, and I sold it to him for $1.50 a piece. So I did okay on that.
It must not be a dollar store if he bought for $1.50.
Well, $1 and up, you know.
Dollar tree.
He's got stuff in there $10, $15. You know, he's an individual.
Okay.
But he's got stuff in there for $10 or $15. I always kid him about it. He says, it says up, dollar and up, dollar and up. He goes like that. I get a kick out of it.
There's not very many that are still $1 for everything.
He buys a lot of stuff for me. That guy. When I get stuff that's new like that, they'll buy it all. Of course, if it's cheap, why wouldn't he? You know.
Yeah.
But that's it. The price or not the price. It's up to you. Everybody has a feeling or a comfortable level. My comfortable level is argue with me. You know. Hey, let's duel on this. Let's have fun. If we're gonna make money and you're gonna get what you want, and we're gonna have fun, let's have fun doing it. That's how I look at it.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Jack. Good to see you again.
But the other wouldn't work for me. I couldn't sit there with prices on and not say something. You know, prices on everything.
Yeah.
I'd go crazy.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, Jack. Thanks again, man.
Okay, I'm glad you're getting things leveled out.
Thanks. Take it easy.
Thank you.